Good morning, Suzanne Joy.
Good morning, Deborah LeeAnn.
I uh, I don't even know, do we have a topic for today except for just to feel into what we're feeling into? I do want to say welcome to tuning in as we tune into what's going on with us and hopefully are in uh, really good community with everybody else feeling something or their own versions of the upgrades, uploads, downloads, intensity, solar flare action, seismic action, constellation movement.
That's for sure. Woo wee!
It was funny because I was trying to figure out something of when something happened. And I was like, was that like, in November, December? It was like 2 weeks ago in January.
I know. It feels like we've had several lives in just a short period of time.
And for those of us who have been on this path of, searching, becoming, learning, growing, expanding. Even though we knew this was going to be happening, it's still very destabilizing in some ways. And I can feel the other day, I love this. I lay in my bed sometimes and I can feel the whole bed shake. And I'm like, is that another earthquake? Except for the other day, it happened when I was on the couch in the living room. I was like, "Hmm."
Hmm.
So yeah, everybody's had, I mean, what kind of symptoms or sensations are you noticing?
I would say mostly in the lower half of my body, just having a lot of very different sensations. Um, I, what I'm sensing is, Gaia is going through her stuff too, so there's a lot of movement, and we certainly are too. I've now been shifting my office again.
I
It's
did
like
too.
this constant motion of
I
cleaning out what's not needed and removing the things that no longer are resonant with me, and
Yeah.
it's been a
I'm
constant.
and I'm doing the same thing, and rearranging like the backyard. I'm like, well, let me reimagine what would be over here, but we still have big piles of wood and debris from the tornado. So I'm like moving it all back to the fire pit and taking those pavers and moving them around and creating new paths. And I'm like, it
Yeah.
just feels really and the same is going on within. I'm noticing
Exactly.
I'm eating salad or savory things for breakfast. And I don't have any desire. I went back the other day to have my muesli and granola and fruit, and I was like, that was nice, but that's like dessert now. My whole system feels different, and it's
Yeah. Yeah, I've been in touch with several other people who have been going through this too, like literally clearing out their house, whittling down everything that is of value to them.
yeah.
Um, a lot of Virgo energy and organization, and it's just it's satisfying. And then people feel so much lighter. It's like, whoo, that was a load.
Right.
Um, you
Is
know,
that and then they were talking about the difference between Piscean and Aries or Arian energy, which is where what all the major planets, 7 out of 8 of them, I don't know, are going to be in Aries by the end of the next month.
Yeah, so
And
everything's kind of brand new. It's the turning of the wheel so that it's like back to one again. We're
right, and it's the year of the fire horse. If
hmm
you look at the Chinese astrology, and I'm like, and that immediately horses bring movement, but a fire horse, okay,
very creative.
we're going to be burning stuff down and blazing new. It's like trailblazing is what it
It's
reminds me of.
yeah, it feels very energetic in that way. And I feel like it's such a creative muse. I mean, we get to design what it is that we want to create moving
Yeah.
forward. Like this is our expression of who we truly are. And ooh, I got chills on that one. Like it really
Yeah.
is us owning our divinity in action and embodying our truth and not
And opening to what who we're becoming because we don't
right.
even really even know like our truth in this moment. I was laughing. I was writing a bio yesterday and I was going, and I even said, and this is me today. Now ask me tomorrow. I might give you a different answer.
Exactly. So I I definitely sense that as well. Like, okay, we don't know what we don't know, but we can remain open-hearted and curious and just like I kind of feel like uh, the sense of when we were probably newly formed in this body when we were little, and you're just like trying to figure out life. You know, you're just sensing. But now we know we have the inner wisdom, but we're still, everything is kind of new because we don't really know exactly what's going to happen or, and it's, I don't feel the fear. I
Hmm.
just feel the energy of newness coming, but we don't know exactly how it's going to form.
Right.
Um, yeah.
And I listened to uh I sent you that link. It was so profound. I listened to two or three different intuitive astrologers and channelers and people yesterday while I was cleaning and avoiding doing my taxes. And I am I'm hearing some of these words like magnetic resonance, um, harmonic resonance we'd heard about before, but I'd never heard magnetic. And so one of the exercises was to tune into your heart space and imagine that it's a portal of communication to everything in the galaxy. Like, this is my way of letting all the beings that are around supporting us through this transformation to say, welcome. I welcome you. And so I've been having this morning, 3 a.m. Are you doing that too? Getting up
No,
every morning.
actually, I haven't this week, but my husband has.
Yeah. It's been pretty common from even people that don't, you
Yeah.
know, believe any of this stuff are like, I was up again at 3. What is that? And so last night it was like 2:30 and I was like, I love these communions and communications, but we need to, I love meeting, but can we change the time so that I can get a good stretch of sleep in? I ended up finally falling back around, I don't know, 4:30ish and slept until 6. But I mean, it's like I'm so wide awake, but I'm not supposed to get up and do anything. Just lay there and listen. I'm like, okay, I am. And I feel like I'm waiting for a train. Like my train hasn't arrived yet. So but the magnetic resonance, what I want to go back to that was about, you mentioned it earlier, and I want to bring up a comment that you have called it for years now, is being in the imagination station.
Mm-hmm.
So we might be in the train station, but it's the imagination station, and we get to imagine instead of going, I don't know where I'm going. Let's be proactive and go, you know what? I really would love some of this. And in the past, our linear, small-minded, keep us safe brain would say, let's something reasonable, something you can achieve. And now it's like blowing all that out of the water,
Yeah.
going, I'm going big, or I am going home. I am going big and I am going home.
Yeah,
So
because home is your allness.
where the heart is. So
Right.
I was laughing because I was going, okay, well, that would be lovely. That would be, and I could tell when my whole body went, mm.
Mm.
So
Yeah, and
feeling that.
I do. I think that I not think. I feel I am experiencing this whole activation in the lower half of my body where um, it's not coming from up here in the mental body. It's
Mhm.
coming from that sacral yum feeling, right? And I believe that this is where we are moving to where, you know, I believe, I keep like, I think, I believe, I think, I know, I believe. But um, we've stayed in logic town for so long. Like,
Yeah.
be reasonable. It has to have a reason or something. You know, it's the very
Yeah.
scientific brained. Believe me, my background has been science for so long. And then now it also is our knowingness, our own innate ability to just feel into something and something feels true. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone else, but it has to be real for you because it is real for you.
It is. And
And
trusting the feelings versus the story up here.
right. And so the other thing is that some people may have a different version and that is okay. Okay, we just because somebody experiences life differently doesn't mean that it's wrong or bad.
No,
It just
no.
means that we are on different trajectories.
Or they're on a different path, period.
Exactly.
Even when we're walking with a partner or a sacred partnership in some way, they have their own timeline, their own opening, their own lessons and timing for when things open. So the fun thing about this is that with everything happening in the next week, we've got a new moon, we have the eclipse, we have Chinese New Year, and some other planetary stuff. There's big stuff going to be happening, and we get to be with that. And so, what I'm learning is even if something is happening I was reading about Ukraine, and my heart was just breaking. And I thought, oh, I'm just sending you some kind of peace, some kind of healing, some kind of love. And then I went to Gaza, and that was just, I mean, seeing pictures of what they're doing or what they have done to that area and where the people used to call home. 2 million people called home. And it is ours to feel, which creates that connecting compassion. So please don't tune out. And one of the things I thought was really, really good, I think it was Molly McCord that said, notice where you numb. Notice when you want to pick up your phone. What is that impulse? What's right in front of that that makes you go, I don't want to feel that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to know that. So I'm going to distract myself. Or I will be honest, sometimes it's like getting another cup of coffee. Do I really need one or do I think I need one because I'm feeling the heaviness of the energy around me or in me or whatever? So noticing that and loving ourselves through it and saying, okay, good noticing, good awareness. Now, to let the universe know that I'm really committed to moving into this new space, what am I going to change? I may not get rid of wine, coffee, and my phone, but I may find that there's an awareness that I can bring to when I want to tune out.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that felt big.
allowing ourselves to really feel our humanness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's all kinds of people standing in line to become humans because they're watching us go through all this going, wow, what a great game they get to play. And I'm like, "Mm." Yeah. And so I keep reminding myself, I picked this. I chose to be here now. I,
Hmm.
and we are the ones we've been waiting for. So let's be kind and considerate to ourselves and to others as everyone else begins to wake up to more and more of their humanness, their wholeness.
Yeah.
You could do a card.
I am. I'm going to do a card, and this is from Jamie Price's Cosmic Conscious Ascension deck.
Okay.
And let's just feel into what would be useful for us to know right now in this now moment.
Mm.
Courage.
Well, yeah.
And this is, I think, courage to be all of who you are. This
Who
is what
we
I,
are, who I am.
who I am, who you are, who we are, without hiding, without apology, without anything. It's taking that courage. Yeah, I felt the throat too.
And it's very much about the truth. You've talked about truth a
Right.
couple times today,
Right.
and I think that courage sometimes is this is a channel of expression of our truth. And right now it feels like you are really needing to pull on some of that courage. Is there is that a healing
Yes.
sacred
So
jump? Yeah.
so the healing is the light language is amplifying your courage of your heart to flow boldly into your life. It is releasing fear and misinformation that keeps you from knowing your empowered love.
Mm,
And this is about having the courage to allow another to be as they are, even while holding your boundaries.
beautiful.
Yeah. And so this is about taking those courageous moments and releasing the ones you judge. So this is about a lot of self-love and taking that courage to feel all of it, to experience all of life, even when it's scary. Because on the other side of it, I mean, fear and excitement are like, hmm, this is,
Very close.
mm-hmm. So,
And I was feeling into that about moving towards something with your heart or your sacral or whatever that's guiding you towards something
yes,
versus feeling the averse, I don't want to go there
right,
because that's fear-based a lot of times.
right.
Um, and
So,
we are moving forward. There's nothing you can do about
right.
changing that.
And courage is about embracing the challenge and trusting that you are capable. You are capable. I am capable of moving through it.
Absolutely. I love that. Perfect place to close. We'll send post a picture of this towards the end of this video so that you can actually hang out with it if you would like. Oh,
Thank you so much.
thank you, thank you. And be kind to yourself.